So we all know Shaq, American former basketball player who was very often compared with Wilt Chamberlain and Michael Jordan because of his skills. In his time as an NBA player, he got so many awards, including the 92-93 NBA Rookie of the Year award and the 99-2000 Most Valuable Player MVP award. But that's not all. He also got 15 All-Star Game selections, 3 All-Star Game MVP awards, 3 Finals MVP awards, 2 scoring titles, 14 All-NBA team selections, and 3 NBA All-Defensive Team selections. To crown it all, guys, he is one of only 3 players to win NBA MVP, All-Star Game MVP, and Finals MVP awards in the same year. Now, this is a big milestone that only the likes of Michael Jordan achieved in their time. He was a big-time player. Little wonder he was honored as one of the league's greatest players of all time by being named to the NBA 50th and 75th anniversary team. O'Neal isn't all about basketball. He has been in the music industry as well, and so far, he has released 4 rap albums. He's also a music producer as well as a DJ with the stage name Diesel. He's also co-hosted the Emmy Award-winning show Inside the NBA and has endorsed a wide range of products, raking in millions. He sometimes worked as a deputy sheriff just to make a difference in the community and also owns 9 Papa John's pizza locations and even features in some of their commercials. He is quite a lot, don't you think? He has gathered so much for himself, and one would say for his family as well. But it looks like O'Neal isn't buying that one. He is bent on letting his kids strive to get theirs, and his stance on this issue is fast becoming an anthem.
My kids are older now, and they're kind of upset with me. Not really upset, but they don't understand. Because I tell them all the time, we ain't rich. I'm rich.
He once narrated his experience with one of his sons. Apparently, he promised to get a present for his son if he had straight A's in his examination, which he did at the end of the session. And as promised, he asked him to go to a car dealership. He later received a call from Tesla, but he refused to buy the Tesla and asked the kid to go for a Honda.
You know my oldest son. He's very smart. It was kind of my fault. I said, my man, if you get all A's this next semester, you can get whatever you want. So he gets all A's, and I was like, go to the dealership and pick one. Then I get a call from Tesla. I said, man, you better take your ass across the street to Honda.
Such a dad. Also, don't get it twisted. He doesn't really want his kids to become NBA stars like him. In fact, he said it publicly that he wants them to be themselves. And he just wants them to be successful, doing what they love.
I tell them all the time, we don't need another basketball player. There's 6 of y'all. Somebody give me law school. Somebody give me hedge fund. I got one daughter that's a marketing director at Pepsi. So listen, I just want you, education, have fun, be yourself, and I tell them.
According to him, his kids must have 3 degrees to have his cheese.
They kind of got mad at this, but I say, in order to touch daddy's cheese, you gotta have 3 degrees.
Boy, they must be up and doing to meet these expectations. In an interview, he mentioned that even if any of his kids comes for his support in any kind of business, he would ask that kid to bring his proposal before he invests.
You gotta have bachelor's or master's, and then if you want me to invest in one of your companies, you're gonna have to present it, boom, 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 bring it to me. I'll let you know, I'm not giving you nothing.
He isn't going soft on any of them, and it's obvious he really wants to instill a work-for-yours mentality in his kids. Despite all that he's gathered, he doesn't seem to want them to depend on his wealth without fighting to get theirs, and it seems like the kids are getting the message pretty well. Speaking of his kids, 9 years before their divorce in 2011, during that time, they had 4 children plus 2. Wondering what that means? Here's the breakdown. Shaq had Tahira, his oldest daughter, with Arnetta Yarbrough while they were dating. The two went their separate ways later when things didn't go well with them. He then had 4 kids with Shawnee, his ex-wife, Sharif, Amira, Shakir, and Mariah during his marriage. Miles, who made them 6, is Shawnee's son from a past relationship. Shaq reportedly adopted him, and he legally joined the O'Neal family. Did you get all that? Shaq loves all his kids, regardless of how they came, and he has always been vocal about it. He was raised by a strict stepfather who punished him physically whenever he would do something wrong. He was a disciplinarian, according to Shaq. He would say his stepfather's way of parenting paid off at last because Shaq credited his success to his experience with his stepfather, but he maintained maintained that even though he's a strict parent, he won't go physical with his kids. He said that all he has to do is get angry and his kids will realize their mistakes. He even mentioned that he's kind of softer with his girls. According to a report from Yahoo, Shaq said, "I try to teach my sons that when you're with a woman, you have to protect, provide, and love. My daughters are like my little women, so I have to protect, provide, and love. So if they want to stay at home a few more years until they figure it out, that's my job as a father until they get ready to go into the world and until I pass them off to a husband." Sounds like an award-winning dad. Huh? His way of parenting is very unique, and guess what? His kids are doing so well for themselves. Sharif is Shaq's first son, and he is into basketball just like his father. And of course, eyes are on him, and many are hoping he would be a legend in the game just like his father. You want to know what Sharif thinks? He's just doing his own thing, trying to build his name in the game, and is not about to ride his daddy's fame. Boy, he has all it takes, and he is doing it despite the challenges. During his time at UCLA, he was diagnosed with the right anomalous coronary artery and needed to be operated on. At the time, his mom, Shawnee, and the rest of his family members were distraught, and she revealed how scared she was in an interview with TMZ, saying, "I've been an emotional wreck. Really, to be honest, I just really have. I still am. I'm just trying to push through. It's scary. It's scary no matter what. There's nothing anybody can say, do, or tell me. It's scary, and I'm going to feel that way until this is over." After the surgery, Sharif told TMZ at the time that he's been with his parents on how to best handle the situation. He also said that he will not withdraw from school while recovering, and according to him, his health situation was just a bump in the road. What surprised many is his resilience and determination to forge on, despite his health and even against his dad's wishes. This became clear enough during his final season. Shaq didn't want him to go. He was probably scared of losing him, just like Shawnee was. Who would it be anyway? Children are priceless, you know? But the young champ didn't buy into this and went on and did his thing. According to him, he's a grown man, capable of making his own decisions.
You know, it does make it kind of made it a little scary for me. He's big on education, and
yeah, right. His dad is a preacher of do your own thing, and he's all about it now. Shaq is kinda helpless in this case. He seems to have surrendered to his son's will, and he once admitted that truly his son isn't a boy anymore, and that he's responsible for making his own decisions.
He's a grown man, make a decision.
He went on to say that he has also advised him to be meaner while playing, as his coach gave him the same advice in his time. Sharif isn't the only one doing his thing and not trying to fit into his father's shoes. Shaq O'Neal is also on that table, and according to him, any pressure whatsoever, and he's doing his thing.
Having your dad's shadow sort of hanging over you, like I say, for better or for worse.
I feel like it's no pressure at all for me. It's pressure makes diamonds, and I just do whatever makes me happy. So I feel like it's no pressure at all.
He is also doing so well as a basketballer, and that's not surprising at all, because he often practiced with his brother Sharif, and of course, they've got their dad.
I'm gonna go dunk on some little kids. Out here.
Now, it's safe to say it's in their bloodline, because Shaq's girls are ballers as well. His two daughters, Mariah and Mimi, are also making headlines with their skills.
Alright, you got some time? I don't know what to call this squad. Show me some meat. Show me some big body. Mouse.
They play for their respective teams and are doing great. This is thanks to their consistent practice with other members of their family.
Damn, that's very interesting to say, but like I gotta say, like it is what it is. Obviously, like different parents have different way of parenting their kids. If Shaq doesn't want to give fortune, or obviously they have to earn it in certain ways, or they have to, I don't know, have 3 certain degrees, not just one daddy's cheese, as he said in the video. Yeah, you're gonna have to earn it. But yeah, if you made it this far, I appreciate y'all for making it this far, and thanks for coming back to my channel. And that's the end of the video. Please smash the like button and subscribe as well if you like videos like this. I'm just gonna keep reacting to certain videos and do my own reaction. And that's the end of the video. Yes sir, let's get it, you.